tuning in to NBB The Talk. Follow us on IG and Instagram for NBB The Talk. And if you click on our bio, you'll be linked to our YouTube. At NBB The Talk, we really appreciate those subscribers. I feel like I've said it many times, but as we grow, as we flourish, we are going to provide funnier, no, not funnier, just, well, I don't even know if we're funny. What are we?
I think you're funny.
What you think? Es que me miras con así con love goggles.
Sí.
Yeah.
Tú también a mí. También
Well,
para
yeah.
que...
Bueno, tan siquiera alguien nos mira with love
Sí,
goggles,
¿verdad?
right?
Pero pues bueno, we're here. We're talking about everyday life. We talk about a little bit of our history, our past, things we've gone through, and things we're going through,
Yeah.
and what we're and you know, as everybody goes on with things day to day. But we like to share a little bit of what we feel, like our perspective on things that have brought us to where we are today. And with that, we start with
Viejas chingonas.
Absolutely.
We were, so basically we were reminiscing, right? We were talking about how back in the day when we used to go to these concerts, well, you know when you come across those old pictures and you're like, damn,
¿qué
that was
dices?
us.
¿Qué peda me puse esa noche?
Que naca, but that was me.
O sea, what was I wearing?
Oh, isn't that the worst?
Yeah,
Isn't
like
that the worst?
that you look older than you look now.
Yes, why is that?
I don't know, but I don't know.
Yeah, so we came across these old pictures when we went to this is back when the amphitheater at the Universal Studios.
Yep. Nokia Theater.
No.
It was Nokia Theater. Yes. They had an amphitheater, had a bunch of names, and then the last final name was it the Nokia Theater? And then they moved it to downtown, but they demolished the one in the Universal Studios. It's been so long, but I think the last concert we did there was a country concert, but we did plenty of
Jenny
Rivera
Rivera. We
concerts.
went to Pepe Aguilar.
Pepe Aguilar,
Jason Aldean.
Chris Young.
Yes.
We did a few there. Remember, like, I almost seen, like, Pepe Aguilar was, like, he's so tall, like, casi estaba así todo el concierto porque tan cerquitas que estábamos.
I saw the very last time Vicente Fernandez.
You did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. That's where I saw him at that Universal. What was it called? The Universal Amphitheater?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And then I think that Jenny did one of her last concerts there before they demoed it, and we were there.
No, and not only that. Remember her concert was going to be there, and after she passed away, they did her funeral.
No, that was at Staples Center.
No, it wasn't. It was at the amphitheater.
No, Staples Center. Yeah, Staples Center. She did a full fill on Staples Center.
Did she really?
Yeah, back in September.
I just remember you were crying.
No, I couldn't believe that was actually true, what was happening.
No, I remember.
I remember Joanna, one of my friends, called me, and she was just like, Glenn, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm not. This is all a lie. This is all publicity. It's a publicity stunt. Honestly, I thought it was all a lie. And, you know, and I remember my dad telling me, like, ¿Cómo le estás llorando a una vieja, oyes? And I was like, what do you mean? This is not just any vieja. Like, you know, like she was deep in, it was in December.
Hon, I swear I could have, December 19.
Yeah, of 2012.
At the Staples Center?
Staples Center, yes. They had her funeral there. And she was supposed to hold a concert there in March.
Yes,
I remember I told you, yes, we're going for my birthday that year. And it just didn't happen. But...
Bueno, hablando de viejas chingonas,
sí. Ella es una de las mujeres que yo digo que vieja chingona. Maybe she's not to everybody's liking, standards. But I just like that, you know, deep down inside, whatever it is, she kept it real to a certain extent, but I think behind that woman, there was a lot of hurt that she hid.
How true do you think that novela they did was true? Because honestly, watching that novela, I was like, wait, that's my life. Like, that's not even hers. That's mine. But it's crazy to think how many people really go through that.
I think that to a certain extent it was true, but I think that of course it's a TV show. They have to exaggerate. Yes, absolutely. Everything that's on TV, for the most part, has to be exaggerated to catch people's attention. But I do feel like the realness of...
I'm right. Sorry. It's Gibson Amphitheater. It wasn't at the Staples. Yes, it was, hon. It was called the Gibson Amphitheater at the Universal Studio. It was called the Gibson. Mm-hmm. That's where it was held. I'm not trying to prove that you're wrong. I'm just saying, I remember.
The Gibson? Was that...
yes, hon. Sure? It was because I remember that's when we last saw Pepe Aguilar sing. That's what she was supposed to perform.
Before they demolished the freaking...
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I could be wrong, but, you know...
En mi vida.
En mi vida. Yo nunca me equivoco, ¿verdad?
Yeah, no, I remember.
Bueno, me equivoqué, pues me equivoqué.
It's because the Staples is like, I'm sure she would have sold it out.
She did have a concert at the Staples Center before.
Did she? I don't remember.
Yeah, she did.
Where do I see her? At the Gibson, then, right?
Well, we seen her at the Gibson a couple times, and then we seen her at she did.
Do you know where we saw her that was so random? So in downtown LA, there's this
740.
740.
Yeah,
yes.
We did the 740.
It was pretty intimate. I don't even think she was just there.
Yeah, she got there after, like, she was there for.
She was just there.
Yeah. But that was on Broadway. That was a long time ago. But
que estamos rucas.
Sí. Que no se nota, ¿verdad? O sea,
sí, las cremas de
Las cremas de concha nácar y el jabón que venden en la línea de Tijuana.
They work. They work.
But yeah, you know, she honestly, like, what was your favorite, like, moment at her concerts?
You know what was a really cool moment is when her concert was supposed to be over and she wouldn't stop.
And she said que al cabo que mi
and
papá
she was
paga.
Like, fuck it, send my dad the bill. Like, bad bitch.
Yeah, that was like a 5-hour concert.
Yeah, it was a really long concert, hon.
And that's where we'd seen her after, because we left the concert. We went to Club 740. She showed up to 740 after her concert.
Really?
And I remember what she was wearing, too. She was wearing this brown suit with the brown hat, así bien chingona. Like, yeah, and I remember that she was, like, walking in, and I was, like, right there. And then back then, the flip phones and your phones didn't have, like, flash on your camera. So I remember taking a picture of her, but it was really dark. But yeah.
Oh, the Motorola's?
Yeah, those Motorola Razor flip phones.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's our age.
But I do recall, like, of her concerts were just, like, the best. It never failed. Like, it never disappointed me.
It was a very emotional concert because I remember people around me would be crying, like, deep, like this crazy psycho cry. Like, hon, I'm sorry, but it was like this crazy crying.
Yeah, everybody left their emotions there with heart.
Yeah, she brought that weird, like...
She brought everybody to relate to her. Mm-hmm. That's the word, relate. Everybody related to her, like, all her suffering that she went through in her lifetime, that people felt like, fuck, I've gone through that same hurt, that same feel. And I think it felt like a friend, like you're having a moment, like you have a beer or a shot glass.
If I had a voice. Well,
remember when we took our friend that was standing, and she, like, standing on top of the seats, she was singing to the pop.
No, I remember we brought a friend with us to the concert, and I want to say her parents.
The mom was really
getting us in trouble because
I forced her daughter.
This
that was
raw
legal.
Emotion was coming out of her daughter that she didn't recognize.
Look at me. Sorry to interrupt. Look at me this way. There you go. Looks like somebody kissed you. Like,
really?
Yeah.
You?
I think I have not even. But I'm not even wearing that lipstick.
Oh, sorry, I cheated on you. You look away.
Okay, thanks. Back to it. But yeah, it's gone. But yeah, that was definitely that era. I'm glad we got to experience those concerts like that. Like, you know how we said before with Valentina Elizalde, I wish I would have done that. Like, I would have been so like, why? Like why didn't I go to this concert? And now that I see that, you know, she's passed on to a better life. And
message, go to the concert you want to go to. 2 concerts I regret.
Juan Gabriel
And oh my God, why do I have this brain freeze? Eres secreto de
Oh,
amor.
Joan Sebastian.
Yes, that's true. And his, I totally regret because he would put a horse show.
Yeah. Well, Pepe Aguilar is doing a great job now.
Oh, yeah, he
I
is.
love that.
He is. I love the whole family ambience thing.
Yes.
That's freaking badass.
Yes. Pero Joan Sebastian has a deep, like,
That's gotta be best song.
place in our heart.
Yes.
Yeah, we actually have a duo in that song that we really enjoy.
Yeah,
both
we
of us.
have secret codes on those, like Gloria. Anyway, so what's your second?
So my second, what do you mean?
Viejas chingonas.
Oh, Viejas
What's
chingonas.
up,
I'm
Viejas
sorry, me estoy
chingonas?
durmiendo. Pues bueno, my ultimate vieja chingona that you will hear me say this in probably every live because I want.
I think people who have followed us
Would
know
know
how
that-
much we follow this woman and how.
But
obsessed-
I just feel she's like, wait. Let me just retract for a second. Because it was not only Jenny that I find a vieja chingona. I find her daughters to be vieja chingonas.
Okay.
All three daughters. And, you know, yes, maybe everybody has their, to each its own, has their opinion that maybe Chiquis can't sing, this and that. I personally like the girl. I like her vibe. I like her personality. That
So la chispa.
Sí.
The chispa I'm talking about.
Yeah, like,
Ay,
tienes a
ay.
chispa. Tienes a chispa. Like, I just like the way she just, you know, she's learned to embrace herself and said, like, now that is when I say you're whole within. I feel she's whole within. She feels
Like,
like,
that's what you preach.
this is who I am. Take it or leave it. You like it, fine. If not, well then, bye. And her daughter, and then her other sister, Jackie, which, you know, she's
That girl has a voice.
yes, she has a beautiful voice as well, and she's a mom. She knows she's a mom, kids, and all that. And I feel like amazing. That's great that she's you know, such a young mom, but again, she's going after what she feels and then what she
What
the
is she
talent that
doing?
she has. I think she has a clothing line like for kids, like t-shirts. She's that, and then she's very involved with her mom's like legacy with like the Jenny Rivera store, and she's singing. And her other daughter, Janica, she's like now at the trend where it's the influencer vibes. So she does makeup, weight loss, clothing. So she's doing her own thing. I think she's starting her own like lounge wear and so forth. So hey, more power to her. But she's overcome, like she's spoken about her
I'm a size
traumas.
medium.
And you know I'm a plus size. And she's, you know, she's doing well for herself too. So I think that all in all, it's like that single mother. I raise my kids, and I'm, you know, and then I think her sons are doing good. But this is all about viejas chingonas right now today. Sorry guys. But now getting back to my ultimate that what we're talking about is Kate del Castillo. I can never get enough. And it's not so much like that I'm obsessed with her, but it's just she's such a bad bitch. Like she's just like I just, you know, my biggest thing is I would just love to sit down and have tequila shots with her because she loves tequila and I love her tequila, and just have a conversation with her and just like pick her brain, like just have some like a normal one-on-one conversation or group conversation and just spend some time with her. I just love how she thinks, that what she's overcome.
You know what's crazy? What I admire about her, Kate del Castillo, is the crossover, right? I remember when she started the crossover, I was young and I was like, wow, they can do that? Like, it was like mind blowing, right? Because I grew up watching like her dad's novelas, like, you know, they're in the same. When she was younger, obviously, but I remember watching her dad.
Remember when she was in Quinceañera?
Well, yeah, but imagine watching all that, growing up on watching that, and then she does this crossover to the U.S. You're like, wait, what? Like, they can come here and speak English. Like, it was mind blowing.
And the way she spoke English, even though she had a little bit of an accent, like if you see her late interviews, like her most interviews, her English is like really good.
Yeah, but she like literally had that mentality.
I'm gonna make
overcome.
it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, the movies that she's come out on.
Not only that, how about her interview
with my God,
CHAPO? I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, you know. Okay, with that,
what will you do?
What would I do? What do you mean? Like having that interview with him?
I wouldn't turn it down either.
I wouldn't. No, of course not. I wouldn't have turned it down, but I wouldn't know how to act on it. But this is the thing. I personally wouldn't know how to act on it because I'll be like, oh my God, I'm going to jail. But she knew how to act on it like real quick. And although she was fearful, she was more, she had a vision. And you know what? That vision that she had, nobody can take that away from her. Because I don't think anybody, for crying out loud, a man, and I will say his name, Sean Penn. Well, I don't even know if you can call him a man because what he did, he busted a fucking bitch move, a coward move.
I mean, I think he was just trying. How can you even put it into words? I get it. Everybody's trying to look out for themselves. Bottom line.
True, but he lured her in, and it just shows how vulnerable we are as a woman sometimes. That we let these stupid men wiggle in, but
I don't even think she let that emotion get to her.
I don't think so. Like, I think she was just like, okay, bye.
Pito ki, pito bye.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, my hat goes off to her. I love that after that, she still she stood her ground and stood for what was fair and what was her, what she believed in and her roots. Like she literally hired an attorney and stood firm with the government of Mexico and said like, no, that's not the way it's gonna fly. I'm not giving in.
The government in Mexico wouldn't let her actually return back.
No, and
to her hometown after she did the interview.
Yeah, because they felt she had affiliation with him and how she could not.
No mames, güey. Cuántas pinche gente, no mames. But no, and so we're still looking for her tequila. Every episode you're gonna see us. We're still asking, where can we find tequila? No,
yeah. We found it before. I found it in different Northgate.
But then again, there's a shortage.
Yes.
Why in the world is there a shortage in tequila?
Yeah. Los agaves. It's a transportation. A lot of transport.
We need to go over to Jalisco.
Well, we went to Mexico. We went to TJ, and it was not. It didn't happen.
Well, I don't know.
Vamos a ir a Tequila, Jalisco.
Yeah.
Gaviota.
I love that novela. So talking about, so who's your next?
My next? Well, this one's a little sad. It's sad and it's heartbreaking, but it's also empowering how you overcome when you have your a mindset and a goal, and when you struggle and for your kids. That is admirable. Ooh. Vanessa Bryant.
Ay, no mames.
Eso duele. Eso duele.
No chingues.
Duele. And I love how it's like, although she's broken, because let's be real, there's no way nobody can be broken with that.
No,
with that loss.
She's not broken, hon. It's the word is not even out there. Like she's watching her go through what she went through,
but how she embraces it for her kids.
Fuck, dude.
That's admirable. That is something to admire.
4 little girls depend on you to stay strong. No mames, way.
Yeah.
I fucking have a panic attack going through a bridge. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
But can you see where, cuando uno se pone a pensar que se ahoga en un vaso de agua, me dejó mi marido, me dejó esto y lo otro, porque anduvo con una o con otra. Do you not see how somebody could overcome that when it's something that was really good for you? Can you imagine not overcoming something that was not for you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm not making any sense. I think I am.
No, I agree. Cuando se quieren ahogar un vasito de agua.
Sí,
yeah, I get
una
it.
Situación when you just, and you
but like, how do you tell someone like?
And you turn the other way, like, it's not that serious. Like, somebody is having a way more difficult time than you. Embrace what you have. And I think sometimes we forget that, and it's all about me. I'm me. Esto me pasa a mí.
But it's very human nature to think that way too.
Yeah, it is. But we should also think about what the bigger picture is.
She a bad bitch.
She is. She
She's
is
a bad bitch.
I love how she's standing her ground. She's moving forward with her daughters, and
I'm sure when she's in her room by herself, I'm sure she lets it all out. But Jesus Christ, when she wakes up, her kids are in front of her. She's on that freaking mom mode. Well, like,
yeah,
it's incredible. Like, even when she was talking during the funeral, it's like, how are you standing?
yeah.
How?
Yeah. I mean, I lost a father, and I just, it's hard. It's hard how you embrace a loss. I can only imagine you losing your
Can I
ride or
confess
die.
something? I've never lost someone close to me. Never. I haven't lost a parent, a grandparent, a sibling.
Yeah.
I literally have not lost anyone. Jesus Christ.
It's hard. It's hard. I just had a friend lose her grandmother, and it's been a really tremendous loss for her. She's never had a loss in her family, and it's something that it's hard to cope with. Yeah, it's hard to cope with that.
Can I bring up my bad bitch too?
Yeah.
J-Lo. Okay, this is why I'm choosing J-Lo.
No, we missed one, but wait, we'll do her.
Who did we miss?
Oh
Selena?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's backtrack. Selena. So, remember I asked you, what would Selena be doing today? So, when Selena passed away, I want to say I was in, fifth grade?
I can't remember.
I think I was in fifth grade. I was still, I remember
I still
was living in Huntington Park. So, I had to be somewhere between 4th to 6th grade. So, I'm reading in between. 5th grade.
I don't remember the year she passed. I think it was 92?
I don't know, but I had to be somewhere between my 4th and my 6th grade.
What year? Because I know she passed away in March. I know her.
Because of your birthday?
Because she was like the end of March. That's her anniversary date.
Yeah, you're right. March 31st, 1995.
95. Okay, it was in 92. 95. It was 95.
Yeah, I think I was in I think I
was in middle school.
Yeah. So you're a little older than me.
Just a tad bit.
Yes. So Selena, I'm a huge fan. The number one thing I am going to say, I am not letting my kids grow older without knowing who she is. My boys know who she is. They know her songs since they were really young. So when they get older, when they have their own kids, they're going to know who Selena is. Like, it's not going to die. Like, it's that music genre that her songs are not going to die in my bloodline.
And it's so funny that you're saying that, because I did that with my nieces, and my middle niece, she's 11.
So they follow her?
No, wait, listen. So I brought her to watch a movie, and I'm like, let's watch a movie. We're gonna watch Selena. So I purchased it on Amazon Prime. I rented it or whatever. Girl, she kept on wanting to watch that movie over and over and over. And she told me, Tia, she goes, is there any way that because I kept on seeing these charges on my account, because they use my account, and I keep seeing charges. She kept renting it over and over. So it was only good for 72 hours or something like that, or 48. Yeah. And so she kept watching the movie over and over. So that has by far become her favorite movie. And
oh my God.
So she tells me, Tia, when we talked about for Christmas, I think I gave her a vinyl record player, and I actually gifted her the Selena vinyl collection album.
Oh my God.
So she's a huge fan. Yes, huge fan. And I love that she was embracing that, even though, she wasn't around for the era, but she loves El Chico de la Chico Partido 512. Yes.
So the boys, my boys, they had a Spanish project, and girl, I don't care what I have to do. I forced him to do on Selena. So he had to do El Día de la Muerte, little vigil thing, and it was Selena. And it's so funny because our seamstress, right?
Uh-huh.
As you call it, she helped him with it.
Oh
and she
my
was
God.
like, I normally never do this, but only because it's your son for
that is
school.
so
She goes, I'm gonna
cute.
do it. So he did. He did the whole purple, the last concert outfit.
Oh,
he
the
did.
one where it's like,
Mhm.
oh, that's
Yeah.
that's the favorite. That's a stipend. That's like
That's iconic.
iconic. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what he did. So he met.
That
he was
I
like the only
think
one.
that costume is the dynamic one, and then also the one that I think is really good, the one where she's wearing
the
white with the black,
when she won the
and
Grammys.
she has like her little curl coming down, and her hair's like in a bun or a ponytail.
the white dress.
Yeah.
The Grammys. When she
Oh,
won the
es
Grammy.
cuando canta esa canción. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's one of my favorite songs.
What? You're not talking about the Grammy?
I don't remember.
It's not this one? No?
No. No,
Oh,
then it must be one of her music videos.
What's she wearing?
And she's wearing a white dress or black dress, I think, black and white. And it's the song. I'll tell you right now what that song is. It's called
No, she was.
Si una vez.
Si una vez dices que me amabas.
Or was it Tú Solo Tú?
That was with mariachi.
Yes, Tú Solo Tú, when she's coming down the staircase. I think that's the one.
That was mariachi. I think that was. No, hon. No sé. We'll look for it later, but.
Yeah, it's one where she's. Well, there you go. Go
Where?
back up.
Where?
Well, we'll post it in our there, that one. ¿Ya ves? Sí, esa es.
Hey! YouTube.
¿Ya ves? Esa sí
Okay,
es.
keep talking because I gotta find it.
Okay, so she comes down. She's coming down the staircase, and she's like, "Tú solo tú," and then like it's just so. I love that video. I love it very much. It's one of her music videos, actually.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then she has.
What do you think she'll be doing today?
I think she would be like definitely. She would be. I think she would have kids by now.
Oh, absolutely. But no, career-wise.
Career-wise, I think she would be still singing. She would definitely be doing lots of movies.
She would have been
And
a
I think
badass role model for our kids.
Yeah. I think she would still be singing though. But I think she would be very involved with the community for sure.
Okay, so let's talk about J-Lo, girl. This is why I want to talk about J-Lo.
I know. Because of that. Ese bombón
You know
asesino
what?
que se
See,
trae.
anda con usted. So Glenn one time, right after she got with Ben Affleck, Glenn called me and said, Mel, how real do you think this is? And I said, Glenn, si tuvieran cámara en el cuarto, güey, would you watch it? And you said,
Hell yes. It's like he can't keep his hands off of her. But I can't blame him. Like, tiene pompi la coma. But if you notice, like when they put like old pictures when they were first dating back in the 2000s, igual. And the way he stares at her and gazes at her, like looks at her, he's just like in awe with her. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, I knew she was like. It looks like that when every other guy she dates or whatever. But
yes.
This is different.
Not only that, hon. Imagine if my ass was dating that many people. Yeah, like, Jesus Christ. This is, okay. And you know, I've always been a pro. Let people be happy.
Mm-hmm.
So, if Taylor Swift was doing that, why does she get shit for it? I never understood that. Let's be real.
Yeah.
If Taylor Swift was doing that, she would get shit. But because it's J-Lo, but it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's hot.
Yeah, because J-Lo's really, I think it's because she's hot and but you know what I also feel? Like it's the way she carries herself. She doesn't care. She doesn't care what people have to say. She just moves on.
And we follow.
And we follow.
We follow.
And I think Taylor Swift actually does give, I don't know. I don't know about.
Mira.
I just love how they look at each other, how they gaze, how they hold each other's hands.
No, es que no mames.
It's just, I feel like she makes him a better man.
Yeah, but one thing I don't want her to do is stop dressing him, J-Lo. Like, don't do that. I feel like every guy she gets with, she tries to like dress
like they're partners, like they're just like,
yes, like they're twins. You guys are not twins. Like, don't do that. Like, Alex.
but you think it's not something that it has nothing to do with her, and it's something with her
he feels he has that pressure.
Not only that, like it's her her managers and like that are behind her, like,
oh, you gotta dress her.
Yeah, like that they, like, you know,
if you're gonna pick up your Dunkin' Donuts in front of your doorstep,
yeah, make sure you're wearing the same sweatsuits that she is. Like, what the fuck? like color coordination.
And you think they went like, can it be Starbucks? They're like, nah, I'm from Boston. I'm not doing Starbucks.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. It's crazy because a year ago when he was picking up his Dunkin' Donuts coffee, he looked like shit. And now, fast forward, he picks up his Dunkin' Donuts coffee. He looks all sexy as fuck. Like, what? Like, what happened?
With the shirt, like, que se le mira el abdomen, así. Que se le mira así el six-pack on the, you know, where the guy's like, así, que se le mira
the V, the little V.
¿Por qué? Dios mío, ¿por qué ser tan cruel?
Ben Affleck you guys should Google Ben Affleck's picking up his Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Notice the difference. From a year ago to today. Huge difference. That's J-Lo. That is J-Lo's God's work. She is doing her Christian service by allowing us to watch.
To see her goodies.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wasn't a fan of Alex Rodriguez.
No, I don't think anyone was. I think she was the only one that was a fan.
Well, I think it was, you know, I get it. He was her number one fan, like made her seem, but I don't know. There was just something that for me, like, just smelled bullshit, you know?
Look, Ben Affleck's Dunkin' Look, this is him before he got with J-Lo.
No, he was seeing J-Lo right there. But that was at the beginning.
Oh, this is in 2020. I don't know. Maybe this is when he just like gave her a ring. Hey, J-Lo, how are you doing with your breakup?
Yeah, and I love how they didn't care. Like when she was walking out of a jet with his flannel on, he stepped
bad
over.
Bitch, bad bitch.
Yeah.
No,
bad bitch
uno
move.
lo hace. Sí.
No, hombre.
No,
¿Ya la viste? Pinche vieja.
Sí.
No.
Just zorra. No, but yeah, J-Lo's.
You know, and let's talk about her career. She's been doing really well for herself.
Let's backtrack. Selena.
Yeah, the movie Selena. There we go.
That's who did Selena.
Yeah.
Right? J-Lo. All right. One last bad bitch I want to add.
At her.
My mom and my grandma. My mom and my grandma.
Yeah, I gotta say that. My mom.
Yeah. I was raised by my grandmother. Not because my mom didn't want me, it's just because my grandma thought she was a bad bitch and she was gonna come take
and she could do it better.
Break the chain. She had that chain where she felt she had to take over. Yeah, man, that's my bad bitch right there. My grandma had a crazy childhood. It's a crazy. So I want to do the whole legacy video, right? Where you interview your parents, your grandparents, and talk about their upbringing. Her story is crazy when you hear what she had to go through as a child and what she had to do for her siblings. Because I think it's like 10 plus siblings that she grew up with. It's intense what she had to go through. Yeah. So I want to get it on video.
Yeah, my mom had a story too. The things that my mom went through as a single parent, as a single, you know, having two single girls at really young age. She came over here when she was 18.
From El Salvador?
From El Salvador, and what she lived with my biological father.
Wait, when she came over here, she already had your sister?
No, she didn't have any of us. Oh. She came here single. She was 18, fresh off the boat, like they say. And she got pregnant right after she got here. And she thought que she had ate a mojarra frita. And she thought, aquí está la mojarrita, por cierto. And she thought she was like got food poisoning and she was throwing up and everything. She thought que la mojarra la había empachado. Pues aquí está su empacho. Aquí está la mojarra. It was me.
Tú eres el pedo torrado.
Era el pedo torrado. Sí. And and from there, it was me. She had me, and she lived it was really difficult life. When you think kids don't see the trauma and they see the things that are going on at a young age, I was, I think, 3 years old, and I remember a lot of the trauma. And so
yeah,
be careful. Be careful what you do in front of your kids.
I do. I remember watching my mom cry.
Be smart.
I remember I would watch my mom cry, and I used to think it was my fault.
I seen abuse, physical abuse. Be careful what you expose your kids to. When you think, oh, they're little, they don't know, and they won't remember. They remember. Kids are smart. They remember when you have them in your womb. Believe me, kids are. It's hard, the trauma that you can put a kid through. Right. So be wise.
All right.
But that's a whole different topic.
Let's not get into.
So with that, of course, we can't go without
our
songs. And since today is Mujeres Chingonas,
we're gonna pick Mujeres Chingonas songs.
Mujeres Chingonas songs.
So we get trapped into like, what do we pick? And we always get trapped into the old school.
Yeah.
We always go back to like those amazing memories when we had. So Glenn picked one, I picked another one, but honestly, like, they're both our favorites, so it doesn't matter who picked them.
So with that, I will say we're gonna go way old school with Jenny.
And we don't have tequila today because there's a tequila shortage.
Yeah, there is. But with her, it was the one that I felt that I really, really, really enjoyed.
Jenny Rivera song?
Yes, Jenny Rivera song was, it was Resulta, and that's a song that she played, it was one of her recent albums. It's from La Misma Gran Señora album, and here we go. And that literally goes through my mom. Because it says, like, you listen to the lyrics. Listen to this.
What does it say?
That's deep.
Oh, this is the one where it goes like, like a higher note.
Yeah. You have to. No, I think it's a little loud already. Diste amor que irte es lo mejor. Entonces, ¿para qué tantas mentiras? Mira, there we go.
Right here, this part right here.
Adelante, puedes irte, tú y tu amante, que sean felices. Que cobre. Yeah, so
This is the song she wrote because her mother.
This was for her mother because
right.
that's a different story.
Yeah.
So she wrote.
Fathers also, they know what the kids are doing. They see you.
And then your song, because of Selena, we have our favorite, which is this is one of her.
This song, the kids know it. My boys,
everybody knows it, but she likes the one that is the live version. She doesn't like.
I like that, like dramatic. It's from the purple one.
Yeah, not the purple one. Is it en vivo?
See, that's why the purple one.
Okay.
It's from her last concert.
And yes, and this is her favorite song. Are you guys ready?
But the intros.
This is not it.
No, it's not. I don't know what you're playing. No, I think you skipped it. No, hold on. Wait a moment, wera.
Hold on.
Wait a moment, wera.
No, that's the volume. Hold on. Oh. Sorry, guys.
DJ Fallas right here.
Fallas
DJ
here.
Fallas. We have DJ Fallas.
No,
live.
This is not the live one. We need the life.
Well, everyone knows.
Aquí está.
But the intro takes a really long time.
Well, we can fast forward it just a tad bit. It's on me. It's because that's the part that gets your skin crawl.
Imagine being. We actually have microphones here.
No, I would butcher this song.
Yeah. And we're like this.
Yeah. Pero
Everybody's with their signs going crazy.
Yeah.
She's in that little horse carriage going like this.
Yeah. And
I see what you got there. Yeah. So. All right, who do you have there?
And this is to close with that fine booty that she has. And we like this song because I think it was one of... Are you ready? Because I think this what brings her to her realest.
Yes, that's when we realize, all right, shit, bad bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Because this song, she still looks like that album cover after years.
Yes, can you show like?
Let's just show a little bit
This
of.
is like 20 years ago.
She looks the same.
All right, Glenn.
All right, guys, and with that, that's all for today. And again, follow us on Instagram at En Mi Vida Talk. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel link is on our bio in our Instagram page. And as always, we encourage
Try something new.
Do something out of the norm.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, let me know how it went. And with that said, I mean, realistically, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, you like it, you enjoy it. You know, again, we do not condone illegal activities, right?
We don't condone it, but we don't discourage it. Not kidding.
Unless, I mean, ¿cómo dicen?
A ver, ¿cómo dicen qué?
Como digo el dicho.
¿Cuál dicho?
Que dice, pórtate bien y si te portas mal, me invitas.
Sí. Call us, message us, DM us.
Chócala.
All right, bye. Ciao.
Bye.